it's Spence, the evil genius, from Widget Laboratory with your lab secrets tip of the day. Well, today I want to give you a special treat. It's an introduction to gravity forms. We had a customer call us up this morning who wanted to know how she could go ahead and have a conditional survey form that could be filled out as part of her site to allow her customers to rate contractors and people that they hired via her lab secret solution website. And basically, this is very similar to what you can already do using Woofoo, WUFOO, one of our favorite providers of forms and other survey type devices. But the difference between Gravity Forms and Woofoo is that Woofoo is a standalone third-party service, whereas Gravity Forms runs internally as part of your lab secret solution site. Best part about it, though, is that this is a nice complement to what we've previously shown you using our lab pods. Lab pods is basically a way for you to set up at a higher level a data collection form that allows you to take information from the members of your site, but then also spit it back so that the members can go ahead and interact with the other data. Now, that requires a little bit more custom development and a little tweaking, so it's, let's say, step 2. With Gravity Forms, however, you can go ahead and just literally out of the box create these dynamic forms that allow you to not only interact slightly with the actual customer, but also collect the data that you need in a way that's fun and informative. Now, let me give you an example of what I mean, and then you can come up with your own ideas about how you can use this with your own lab secret solution. Now, what we've done here for this particular customer is set up a demo where they want to have an inline survey that's automatically propagated with the information about the member of the site and allows them to interact in a fun way that shows it's not just a boring survey. They want to get the data, in other words, from the customer so that they can rate how the customer experience was, let's say with a particular contractor. Now, this is a short form version, so again, it doesn't have all the fields, and it's a little campy, because I am the evil genius, of course, so I like to have fun. Basically, what we've done is set up a survey, and we said, we'd love to hear from you. Please fill this out, and we'll get in touch with you shortly. Now, right off the bat, you'll notice that it's automatically filled out. I didn't have to do anything to type in my name and my email. That's because we pre-propagated it with the data that's already here from being a member of the site. You'll notice I've got the user's name, the friendly name, Spence, and this is the email that I use on the site, help@labsecrets.com. A real time saver because people don't like to spend extra keystrokes if they don't have to. Now, this is where the fun comes in. I put in 2 checkbox type of questions. You can have data where people fill in the actual information, of course. But in this case, with the radio button, somebody can go ahead and pick one of your choices. And I kind of loaded the deck a little because you can leave these blank, but I actually filled them out to give the best answer. Sometimes you might want to do that. Sometimes you want to go the other way. Fill it out with the worst answer and see if they're actually reading the form. But in any event, I put a little Easter egg in here. And that is that if somebody really had a great experience and they check awesome, or a so-so experience, that's cool too. But what if they had a horrible experience? Do I want to leave them hanging like that and make them feel that I'm some cold, heartless website that doesn't even listen to them? No, I want to give them something, right? I want them to feel like, wow, we're the company, the site that cares. So here's the Easter egg. If anybody checks horrible or no way, watch what happens. Badoom! That's it. What happens is survey's over. What I want to know is that if somebody checks one of those boxes, I got to show them the love. I got to show them we care. So I have a conditional statement that triggers this. That says, we're so sorry. What can we do to make it up to you for such a lousy experience? I'll tell you what, here's a link to a free dinner or airline tickets to Paris on us. That's how much we care. And of course, I can link this out to the gift or whatever. Obviously, you might not give them a trip to Paris. Maybe it'll just be a trip to Prague or something else in Eastern Europe. But the point is, you got to give them something and show them a surprise, because that's the way you're going to win your customer. When they submit the form, what's cool is it goes into our database and we give them a little thanks for contacting us and da 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 da. Now, on the back end, what's really awesome is that all this data is collected locally on your actual Lab Secret Solutions site, but it's also set up so that it'll send it out to you in another way. It could go and correspond with your MailChimp, it could correspond with your Aweber, or any other kind of third-party mailing list. Bottom line, though, is that this is a quick example of how you can use Gravity Forms to really pump up your Lab Secret Solutions site.